Welcome to Athena Virtuous channel and another episode of actually psychic predictions for today. I'm going to be doing tarot and oracle reading, but I'm just going to give you a brief, I guess, predictions on the following or the upcoming solar eclipse in Virgo, which is going to happen on 21st of September. I am going to do a full astrology predictions, but this is just briefly on this solar eclipse, and you'll see a snippet of the transit chart of the solar eclipse in this on the screen. But anyways, so this solar eclipse, which is going to be at 29 degree, it's actually 28 degree and 59 minutes, which is 29 degree really. It's an erratic degree in Virgo. It's a partial solar eclipse, and this is going to be, as I said, the last eclipse of this year. Next year we will have a solar eclipse in Aquarius on February the 17th, and then we will have a total lunar eclipse in Virgo on March the 3rd of 2026, and then we will have a solar eclipse, a total solar eclipse in Leo on August the 12th, and a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces on August the 28th of 2026. So these are the set of eclipses we will have. So 2 lunar eclipses and 2 solar eclipses next year. And just so that you know, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned that before in one of my readings, that the eclipses move with the shift of the the lunar nodes, okay? Because we will have the nodes going to shift from the axis of Pisces and Virgo to Aquarius and Leo. So we will have the North Node in Aquarius, and it's going to be starting on July the 27th of 2026 up till March 26th of 2028. So the North Node going to shift to Aquarius, and the South Node will be in Leo. And I personally looking forward to this shift in the lunar nodes, because natally I was born with my North Node in Aquarius and my South Node in Leo. So this is going to be in alignment with my natal North and South nodes, or if you will, Rahu and Ketu as in Vedic astrology. Okay, so, and this is very beautiful. Once again, I look forward to it. But let's get into the just brief description, or as you see in the chart, literally, I'm just going to give you a brief, I guess, description. I'm not going to call it predictions, because I'm not going to do any predictions. I'll be doing tarot and oracle readings. So as you see in the chart here, the eclipse, the solar eclipse, it's a partial solar eclipse, is going to be in Virgo on the 21st, and it will be at 28 degree and 59 minutes, okay? And yeah, it is an erratic degree. As you see, the sun is actually at 29 degree and 4 minutes. And as also you see in the chart here, that the moon is in opposition with Saturn, okay? Exact opposition. Both the sun and the moon are actually in opposition to Saturn. Now, I just want to let you know, as I mentioned before, we have 3 anerratic degrees, okay? 1 degree is an erratic degree, 15 degree is an erratic degree, which is a midpoint at any sign, and 29 degree is also an erratic degree, which is a shift of energies from one sign to another, okay? And as we all know, the energy of Virgo. Now, I know I really don't want to talk about this because I've been pretty much in every video, I'm telling you, don't listen to the crap that's, you know, said by other astrologers or who they call themselves astrologers. They just copy and paste from one another. Okay, this is not a lunar eclipse. This is not a full moon. This is a new moon solar eclipse. Okay, it's a new moon. We've just had a full moon in Pisces, a total lunar eclipse, which is a full moon in Pisces, which is technically to release and let go of everything that's not serving us, any karmic situation, any karmic behavior, any karmic habits, karmic people. We have to forgive and let go. Lunar eclipses and solar eclipses both are fated and destined events. Okay, that's going to be, I guess, if you want to say imposed on us by the divine, sure, by all means. But it's meant for us to release what's no longer serving us and to welcome the newness, welcome the future, okay, and have faith and belief, because it's literally just like a Uranus, square, or it's kind of Uranian energy because it involves the intervention of the divine. Okay, the only difference, as I mentioned before, between the lunar or solar eclipses versus the Uranian intervention is, or the Uranian square with any other planet, is technically Uranus energy. It's shocking. It has no prior, red flags versus the eclipses. We feel it, we sense it because it involves our emotions, our intuition. It's a moon aspect, okay? So it will, we will feel it, we will sense it, okay? That's the difference. So we feel that there's something that's going to happen. And we also, for majority of us, it would have happened at least 10 days prior to the actual event, the actual eclipse day, okay? So we've just had a full moon, which is something was eclipsed out of our lives, all of us, for the collective, okay? Each one of you, you know that there was something eclipsed out from your life, whether it's a neighborhood, a community, a friendship cycle, okay? People, family members, a job, a source of income, health matter. It could be people. When I say people, means they either disappear, they leave your life, they cross over, and so on and so forth. Okay? Now, the lunar eclipse is to begin a new cycle. Okay? And yes, it is at 29 degree. Doesn't mean that's a full moon. 29 degree, it just means that the energy now, it's going to shift from Virgo, which is all about being judgmental, being analytical, being perfectionist, or the energy of I know better than everybody else, and I have to prove that by having a plan, being strategic, follow steps, go by the books, and so on and so forth. So this energy, the divine is technically telling you, or the energy of this new moon solar eclipse, it's you have to believe, trust, and have faith. And it's not everything by the books. It's not everything that you have to judge others and be critical and criticize everyone and be perfectionist. Let the divine do their own job, okay? Let God do his job, okay? We have to trust, okay? All these planets worshiping God, worshiping the divine, okay? They are in appropriate order, okay? And they're guiding us. So we have to follow, and we have to be, be trusting, having faith, and the energy now is shifting from the energy of being judgmental, critical, perfectionist to the energy of compromise. That's the energy of Libra. compromise, have peace, okay, with others, be in harmony with others, okay, work with others, work with your partner, whoever those partners are, either romantic partners, business partners, or even your enemies. You have to think about the others. That's the shift of the energy. It's not that something is going to end. No, we are in the energy of the newness now, the energy of manifesting something new. So we're not going to be as stubborn and fixated on. Virgo has that stubbornness energy as well, and has that, I'm not talking about the sun, because remember, each one of us have multitude of energies. So even if your sun is in Virgo, doesn't mean you are fully Virgo. You're probably rising somewhere else. Even if your sun and rising in the same sign, your moon is somewhere else. You have North Node in another, house. You have Mars and Venus, and so on and so forth. That's what I mean when I say we are a multitude of energies. But what I'm saying, Virgo, generally speaking, as a sign or as an energy, it's the energy of being fixated on certain values, on certain, I guess, qualities, all right, certain traits. I am criticizing everybody. I am judging everyone. Okay, and things has to go by the book. We have to plan, we have to strategize, we have to be analytical, we have to dig deep, we have to ask questions. Okay, that's the energy of Virgo. Okay, I am perfect. I am the best in providing the service. Nobody's better than I am. Okay, that's the energy of Virgo. The energy of Virgo is my way or the highway, is controlling, is dominating. It's an earth sign. Okay, it has that fixated energy. But the energy of Libra is I have to work with everybody, okay? And I'm going to compromise. I am going to, speak with my partners, whoever those partners are, okay? And I'm going to reach a midpoint so we're all happy, being peaceful, okay? Working in harmony with everybody else and bring justice. That's the energy of Libra. That's why, I guess, divinely meant to be at 29 degree. Okay, so it's a shift from the energy of Virgo to the energy of Libra. Okay, and usually when the shift happens either at the beginning of the sign, either 1 degree or 29 degree, it's very potent. Okay, it's very strong. It doesn't have, you can feel it, you can sense it. It's going to make you feel uncomfortable. It's going to be kind of imposed on you, if you will, okay? That's it. We're done with the energy of being perfectionist. We're done with the energy of being judgmental. I'm repeating myself. Now we have to be working with everybody else. We have to compromise. We have to bring justice. Okay, we have to think about others. What I wanna for myself is you have to, whatever you want for yourself, it's same thing for others, right? Like it's not only about you. You have to work with other people around you. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Now we will also notice that Venus in the chart, and once again, I don't want to take too much. It's 13 minutes in. You'll see Venus is forming a square with Uranus, as you see in the chart here, okay? And Venus is actually the ruler of Libra and the ruler of Taurus. And I have mentioned in my previous video that the energy of Uranus, as we speak right now, at 1 degree and 21 minutes in Gemini, which is in retrograde, okay? It's affecting all, early degrees up to 6 degrees Gemini, and from 24 degree fixed signs, which is Taurus, because that's where Uranus now, okay? Uranus in November is going to enter into Taurus. So this energy of Uranus is affecting, as I said, late degrees Taurus, from I would say 24, 25 degree Taurus up till 5, 6 degrees of Gemini, all right? Venus rules both Libra and Taurus, all right? And she's squaring Uranus, which is right now under her rulership. Also, Mercury is in Libra under the rulership, which is Mercury rules, as you see, as everybody knows, Mercury rules Virgo and rules Gemini, where Uranus is and where the full moon, the new moon is, okay? So you can understand the shift. It's all now the energy of justice, is the energy of compromise, is the energy of we have to work with one another. We have to bring the truth to to the surface. We have to tell the truth, but we have to work with one another. Even if we are opposing one another, we still have to talk with one another. We've all heard of Charlie Kirk's assassination, which has happened just a few days ago, and I predicted that. I said, and I felt it, okay, that there's going to be murder, because the energy of Mars, squaring Pluto is very potent as well, all right? It's very obvious. It happens, as I mentioned always, the energy is not on the day of the event or the aspect when it comes to exact degree. The energy happens the days prior, okay? That's when the energy is building up. And I mentioned that Mars and Pluto energy in a square, or Mars opposing Uranus, is the energy of crimes, murders, hidden agenda, all kind of, violent, okay? So it's negative energy, okay? And Mars is shifting also, as you see in the chart, as at an erratic degree, is shifting from Libra into Scorpio, where Mars is very powerful. Very powerful. Mars in Scorpio is in domicile, okay, under the rulership of Pluto. And actually, both Mars and Pluto, they co-rule Scorpio. So Mars can be anywhere better than Scorpio, even more powerful than when Mars in Aries, okay? So, and once again, Mars is at an erratic degree squaring Pluto. The same as you see in the chart here. So what does that tell me? And this is the only prediction I'm going to give now, because I'm going to, once again, do another video. I do see a feminine energy, okay, who is going to be either murdered, or who's going to come out with shocking, surprising action, okay? It's going to be shocking to everybody. Once again, I do predict murder for a feminine energy. I do also predict that there's something shocking is going to come, or news, okay? Something that we were not expected, we did not expect. Information, secretive information is going to come about a feminine energy. She could be an advocate. She could be, it could be even in your own life, okay? She could be, an authority, a government figure, okay? And so on and so forth. Something shocking happened. It could be also a death of a feminine energy. It could be also, a violent attack on a feminine energy, on a woman. Even though I do see that people is going to be very supportive to this woman, but I do see that a woman is going to be front and center in the media, okay? Yeah, that's what I see, either by a murder, either by a violent attack, either by secretive information that's going to come up or come out to the surface about this woman, or a confrontation with a feminine figure, okay? That's what the only prediction that I do see other stuff, okay? Yeah, and this woman, she could be even, she's the one who's going to bring that. Now, I see it on both ways. I see it as there's going to be secrets about a feminine energy that's going to be available for the public. On the other side, I do also see that a woman is going to bring information to the surface and she's going to expose excuse me, a president or a leader or someone in a government. On a personal level, it could, you know, it could be on different, you know, you could be having, you know, a confrontation with a woman, okay? Or you as a woman, you're going to be reaching a higher level of, or your status going to be elevated, okay? Enough of that. Let's start with the tarot reading, and I am going to start with Business Astrology Oracle. I love this deck, okay? I'm not sure if this reading is going to be, I'm gonna lay my cards and then I'm gonna talk about my prediction, okay? I'm gonna do a Celtic cross. Sorry guys, even though I did burn incense, but I want to clear the energy, any negative energy. Please guys, like, share, and subscribe. I have been posting so many videos, okay, in the past, and I've been asking for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate that, even though you don't see the amount of likes I get on my videos, but I do see them. All you need to do if you like my content is to hit the like button. It's not gonna cost you anything, okay? It's absolutely free. I provide lots of information and on YouTube, absolutely free, okay? So please like, share my videos so you can, so you know, you help this channel grow and expand. Yeah, and I do trust that the people who watch my channel of higher vibrational type of people, because yeah, those are the people that I am attracting to my energies, okay? Okay, so let's pull a few cards. Now, once again, I'm gonna read the cards after, but I'm gonna lay them first. I'm gonna pull the oracle cards from the Quantum Oracle as well. I just want to make sure my cards are not upside down. Let's see what my viewers need to see, need to know. My viewers need to see. There are so many cards here. Okay, I'm just gonna read them all. Okay. I do feel, and before I start the reading, that many of you are dealing with a toxic person, situation, neighborhood, co-workers, or a co-worker, or a family member, or a partner around you, okay? And you are speaking up. You are not going to allow this energy to manipulate you, to gaslight you, to affect your energy anymore. You are letting go of that person, all right? This person created a havoc in your life, all right? This person could be either a soulmate or a karmic person that you've been dealing with. I do see that there's a new person is entering in your life. I do see new energies coming into your life. And with the with the lunar eclipse we've had in Pisces, you've already left that situation. Because with this new moon, solar eclipse in Virgo, there will be a new person is entering your life. Okay? This is a divine counterpart. Now, I know you see in the video, in the depiction of the card here, it says divine masculine, but it could be a divine feminine. Okay? My reading is not gender specific. So there's going to be a new person entering in your life. This person is going to be of a different background, different ethnicity, different color, different belief system. Okay? You've been praying for this person to come into your life and is entering in your life. Okay? Now, as I said, you've dealt with people around you who backstabbed you, who cheated on you, who betrayed you, okay? Who were talking trash about you. But I do see that those people are leaving your life, okay? People who were manipulative, okay? Gaslit you, took advantage of you, play mind games with you. You're letting go of those energies because there's a new energy entering in your life, okay? With the new moon solar eclipse shift from Virgo into Libra, you need to, as I said, compromise, and you need to accept the others, even if they are different from you. This is not the type of person who's newly entering into your life. This is not probably even the type of person you've expected. Okay? This is totally different. For some of you, I do feel that you've been trapped with this person. Okay? You felt like there's no way for you that this energy or this person, these toxic people around you, or it could be even a work environment, okay? It could be, a neighborhood. You felt like you're trapped. You're in a trap. You're in a hole. There's going to be no help, okay? You felt like hopeless. And that's why the divine intervened by, we all experience that lunar eclipse in Pisces, is to have faith and belief and trust. And it's not always on you to do the work and plan and spend all night up thinking and worrying, because that's the Virgo energy. You have to let go and let God do what He needs to do. Okay? You are going to be relieved. You are going to be freed from this trap. Okay? You are going to be liberated. Just let the divine do their job. Let God do His job. Okay? You are going to be saved. For some of you, you've dealt with a person who's very obsessed, or it could be that's your energy. You being obsessed by somebody or obsessing over somebody. Okay? You feel like, oh my God, I can't live without that person. But you have to understand, the more you help that person, the more you think of them, the more you give them your energy, you're actually enabling their bad behavior. You're enabling their toxicity into your life. You're enabling them to take advantage of you and use you. You have to let go of those people because you're literally, or it could be them, effed up over you. Okay? They think that they can't do anything without you. They can't even walk. They can't even provide for themselves. Okay? And the more you give them, the more you're enabling them. So you have to let them go. You have to let them figure out themselves on their own. The more they're relying on you, the more they're not going to be able to be independent and be reliable, because they have you in their circle and they are relying on your energy, on you. It's like the energy, the vampire energy. Okay? It's like they're sucking your blood out of like your veins, if you know what I mean. Okay? It's literally the vampire energy. They can't live, the Dracula. They can't live without you. And you, by giving them constantly, you're enabling them. So you have to let them go. Okay? You have to. And that's why they are obsessed. Because they don't know how to deal with their situation without you. What I said at the very beginning, there are going to be shocking news coming to the surface. And I'm telling you, it's going to be about a woman, or you are the one who's going to expose that shocking information, and you are a feminine energy that you're going to expose somebody, or you're going to hear or get shocking information. It could be coming to you through text, through social media, through a phone call, and so on and so forth. Okay? But I do see it that's going to be a virtual delivery of this information. This news could be about that person, or that community, or that neighborhood, or that partner, or that situation that you're leaving behind. Okay? And you are going to be illuminated. You are going to be liberated. You are going to be freed from that energy. Whatever the information is coming to you, even though it's shocking, it's surprising, it's liberating. Because that's the energy of Venus squares Uranus. Whatever Uranus does, it's to liberate you, to free you from whatever that's no longer serving you. Okay? And as I said, the Uranus energy is very similar to the eclipse. Okay? It's the energy of awakening, being liberated, being freed. Okay? It's the energy of something that's gonna come to the surface, a truth, a reality, as something going to be revealed. That's going to be bring liberty, bring freedom. Okay? It's going to wake you up from the illusion and the delusion. Okay? And I'm so sorry. I said you could be hearing about a person who's going to leave this dimension, okay, who's going to be crossing over. It could be a news of somebody's leaving your life for good. And here's another confirmation. You got the funeral. For some of you, yes. It could be also the news of someone who is in a government or a government figure, an authority, okay, who's going to be executed. Could be a woman. I'm sorry, I have to say it. Could be in your family, could be someone famous, well known, which is going to be shocking. Okay, the news is going to be shocking, either on, as I said, on a personal level or for the collective. Okay, so, and I've just mentioned that at the very beginning. Once again, whatever leaves your life, whatever it is, either energy, habit, people, situation, job, source of income, whatever it is, it's to liberate you, to free you, for something new to enter into your life. You've probably been praying for too long for this to happen, okay? Now, as I said, this reading is very long. So have faith and be patient and trust. All right? And there you go. You got the square. It's a challenge. And we do have Venus squares Uranus. We do also have Mars squares Pluto. And we got funeral. Okay? We got you've been trapped. You've been deceived and backstabbed. Okay? You feel that you're fucked over, or somebody's obsessed about you, over you, or you have obsession about somebody else. Could be even to money. Okay? Could be to some sort of addiction. But you are going to be liberated. You are going to be receiving news that's shocking. Okay? That's going to illuminate you, wake you up. Okay? Free you from whatever this trap. All right? And you got the square. All right? And you've seen me when I shuffled the card, I put them down, I didn't look at them. I've given you my prediction from the very beginning when I was telling you about the energies of the solar eclipse in Virgo. And here you go. The cards are just confirming what I've started my reading. Okay? Challenge. There is going to be a challenge. I just can't make it up, guys. And there you go. You got Uranus. Awaken. First thing I talk about is Uranus. Please go back and listen to my video from the beginning. Didn't I talk about Uranus square Venus? Didn't I talk about Uranus opposing Mars? I've been talking about Uranus for a while. Okay? And there you go. Awaken. Like, I got so many cards confirming the very first message I said. At the end of the reading, I'm going to read from the booklet because these cards, they come with affirmations and confirmations. So I'm going to read it at the end. But for now, I'm just showing you the cards, confirming my messages, confirming my predictions. Okay? So first we got square Uranus. And this week, in particular, we have Venus coming into square with Uranus. All right? And we have Mars also coming into square with Pluto. And we got the South Node. And where is the full moon, the new moon solar eclipse is happening? Where the south node is in Virgo. It's not in conjunction with the south node, but the south node is in Virgo. It's a stagnation. It's being obsessed and fixated on past negative energies that needs to leave your life. You are going to be liberated. You are going to be freed from that energy, whether you like it or not. All right? You have to let go and let God. All right? You have to have faith. And you got the south node. Like, I can't make it up, guys. I just can't. Stagnation. Status quo. Not able to move because you're trapped. You're trapped in your thoughts, in your negativity, in your addictions, in your bad habits, in your, staying with toxic people around you, in that toxic community, in that toxic neighborhood, in that toxic work environment. You feel you're trapped. You think you can't do anything without those energies. You can't do anything without those people around you. You think you can't move on. You think you're not going to be able to get better job or better position, even if it's less paid, but healthy environment. Okay? Healthy people around you, like-minded people. You're stagnant. Okay? Wow. I just can't make it up, guys. Everything, all these cards are just confirming my messages. And what did I say, guys? Did I say Uranus at 1 degree in Gemini? Even watch my previous video. It's going to affect mutable signs. Okay? It's going to shock your grounds because it's built on shaky foundation. And there you go. You got mutable, refine. Okay? You need to be adaptable. You need to accept the change. You need to compromise. You need to work with others. You need to let go of this, the energy of the south node, the energy of this is my way or the highway. That's what I have. You either accept it or not. It's gonna happen. No, you need to be able to adapt, flexible, mutable. Okay? Allow the change to come in. Welcome the change. However, I'm still telling you it's going to affect mutable and fixed signs. This square between Venus and Uranus. Okay? Mutable, Venus is in Virgo, mutable sign. Uranus is in Gemini, mutable sign. But both of them are going to affect late degrees fixed signs as well. So late degrees Leo, late degrees, and in fact, okay, late degrees and early degrees, because we have Mars entering into Scorpio and squaring Pluto. Pluto's at 1 degree Aquarius. So it's going to affect late and early degrees. So from one side, it's going to affect early degrees mutable signs and late degrees fixed signs. And it's going to affect also, which is the square between Mars and Pluto, it's going to affect early degrees fixed signs. All right? And you got Lilith. Lilith. As we speak now, we have Lilith in Scorpio. True Lilith. At 21 degree and 19 minutes. Okay? Empowerment. So, Scorpio, if you don't let go of whoever or whatever toxic in your life, it's going to be removed from your life, whether you like it or not. So you need to let go of obsession. You need to let go of stubbornness and being fixated on your way. Because I have strong feeling from what I've laid down so far is the energy I'm reading is really Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Pisces. Yeah, pretty much all mutable signs and fixed signs. But I see Aries as well in the mix. Okay? So, for now, I'm gonna leave these quantum oracle till the end, and I'm gonna start laying down my tarot cards, and I'm gonna leave these oracle to read them at the end. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave some room here. Okay, and let's start doing some tarot reading, and then I'm gonna read these oracle cards. All right, so okay, let me use because I love this deck, the runic tarot cards from the runic deck, and I will clarify. I'm gonna do a Celtic cross. So what my viewers need to see, what my viewers need to know. Show me what my viewers need to know. Show me what my viewers need to know. Okay, so these cards just flipped out. Okay, I'm gonna try. So as you see, we got the Five of Pentacles and the Hermit. And this speaks of stagnation, all right? Yeah, for some of you, you literally feel trapped in a situation. Okay, so, and I saw this card as well. This is the Moon. I'm pretty sure it was the Moon. Yeah. Two, ooh. So I'm gonna try not to look at the cards, because I really don't want to know what the cards are until I put them down, all of them. I mean, I lay them down. As I said, I'm going to clarify. And because I saw some of the cards, I'm going to try to pull more cards. Okay. So this is your energy and what's crossing you or opposing you or challenging you. Okay? Or, yeah, technically what's challenging you, what's in your way. This is the past, this is the future, this is the present, this is in your foundation, okay? And here is your feet, yourself, okay? What's in your yourself and your environment, because I did not pull so many cards. Here's your hopes and fears, and this is the outcome, okay? So this is you and the environment, okay? And this is in your hopes and fears, and this is the outcome. So 3 cards for the outcome, and as I said, I'm going to pull more cards. So your energy is 5 of Pentacles, the energy of lack, the energy of scarcity, the energy of lack. You're lacking something. It's either financial, it's either emotional, it's either, or it could be also both. Okay? So the scarcity mindset, the energy of I don't have, and what I'm going through is not fair. You're not seeing that there is a person coming in the back here, coming to help you, to support you, to give you a hand. You're here leaning on this tree, wounded, stabbed, backstabbed, could be, betrayed, left out in the cold alone, okay? And you're just reminiscing on all these corpses or dead bodies around you. And you're thinking that you're gonna die very soon as well. You're going to be killed, you're going to be murdered, your life is ending. But there's a person coming from afar here, is going to come and help you. And here, you got the Hermit energy as well. You're alone, you feel alone. You feel isolated. You feel like there's no one around you to help you. But you're trying to reach out to the divine. You're trying to find the truth. You're praying, because the Hermit is the energy of a person who prays, who's connected to the divine, who's connected to higher self, who's connected to the spiritual realm to find the truth. Okay? But you still feel isolated because you're doing soul searching right now. Okay? In the past, you've had the moon. Once again, soul searching, praying, reaching out to the divine, fighting with your shadow self, or trying to heal your shadow self. Yeah, even fighting the shadow self, the dark self of yours, yourself. That negative energy, the energy of scarcity, the energy of you can't do it, your failure, you're less than everybody else, you're inferior. That's the negative energy, your own energy, yourself, the negative self-talk. Okay? You're fighting it. In the past, this is in the past position. Another major arcana. What's coming up in the future? The High Priestess. For some reason, I thought it's the Queen of Cups, because I saw a card flipping out, but it's a High Priestess. And when you see the Hermit and the High Priestess here, and the Moon, because the High Priestess is literally mirroring the Moon. Okay, and what was crossing you is the Hermit. You're thinking that being isolated, or being in isolation, being alone, is negative, is bad. But in reality, it's so that you are being illuminated, so that you're getting closer to the divine, connect with the higher power, with the higher source, and you are getting messages that things going to change. For some of you, I do see that there are secrets that's going to be revealed. You're probably working on something without letting others know what you're doing. Because I do, and as I said, when I read these oracle cards, I mentioned that there's something heading that it's going to be shocking, it's going to be revealed. So probably you are working on something, okay? And nobody's aware of it. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Because you're working behind the scenes on something, growing yourself, growing spiritually, okay? You need to have faith. That's what's coming in the future. Having faith, trust in the divine. Working on yourself without revealing everything to others. take time off from the outside, from the noise outside you. Okay? Because you need to get closer to the divine. You need to have that faith and believe. Like these three major arcana, the moon, the hermit, and the high priestess, is an infinite emphasis on trust. Have faith. Believe. Get closer to the divine. Believe that things are going to change. What's in your foundation here? Four of Wands. For some of you, I'm reading for move. There's a move coming up to a new home, new house, or a purchase of a new house. Or some of you just got married, or you are entering into a committed relationship in the very near future. Okay? So it's either already happened in the recent past, or it's going to happen in the very near future. Whatever I mentioned. Either buying a house, buying a land, moving to a new home, not necessarily purchase. It could be moving from one neighborhood to another, moving to another home. It could be even lease, okay? So it's either happened already or you are in a process to do this. And for others, it's marriage. It's a committed relationship. Once again, it's either already happened or it's going to happen in the very near future, okay? This is commitment. Either commitment in a relationship or commitment in a lease, a purchase, okay? Any kind of purchase. Could be even a car. It could be even, I see it more of a home, of a shelter, of a place where you're going to live. Could be a land. It doesn't have to be a house. Could be a land, okay? Whatever this something new that you're going to enter or you have already entered into this, it's going to flourish. That's what I feel. It's going to flourish. And it's going to be blessed by the divine. Or it is already, it's a blessing from the divine if it's already happened. Because it's going to, you are, if it's already happened or if it's going to happen in the very near future, it's a new cycle you've entered, a new karmic cycle, okay? It doesn't have to be a negative karmic cycle. I actually feel it's going to be a blessing from the divine that's going to be relieve you from toxic people who were dragging you, or you were trapped with those people, community, whatever, neighborhood. Okay, it could be even a new contract you're entering related to a business partnership. All right, so just so that you know, whatever, once again, it's going to be blessed, it's going to be prosperous, it's going to be celebrated. Okay, if it's not already happened in the very recent past, it's happening in the very recent future. What's oh my god, I can't even. So this is your foundation, what's crowning you, or this is you in the present moment. You're a Queen of Swords, and there you go. So this is what's crowning you, or what's your energy in the present, at the present time. You're cutting out whatever that's no longer serving you. This is, it's a Libra energy, the Queen of Swords, but I also see Mars energy. Because Mars, whatever it touches is cutting it out, it's severing ties. Okay? And Libra is detached, no matter what, and Libra also is the energy of justice, and the Queen of Swords is justice. She doesn't know how to sugarcoat whatever. Her energies or her feelings or her relationship with others, she just say it the way it is, being detached. Okay, you're cutting ties with people who are no longer serving you. You're cutting ties, or you're severing ties with energies, with habits, with bad habits, addictions, you know, a relationship. You have the expertise and the knowledge by now that you know what you need to do. Okay? Venus squares Uranus. This is the energy of the Queen of Swords. Venus squares Uranus. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with the BS. I'm not gonna let those people affect me or impact my life anymore. I'm not gonna let them manipulate me. I'm not gonna let them gaslight me. I'm not gonna let them undermine me. I'm gonna move on to what makes me happy. Because I have the higher knowing. I got the messages from the divine. I'm connected to God. I love these two energies, Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. This is the energy of higher knowing. This is the energy of, I know what I need to do now. And I'm going to do it silently. I'm not going to speak out about it. I'm not going to reveal it. I'm just going to do what I need to do to bring prosperity and happiness into my life. I'm not even going to argue. I'm just going to sever ties, cut ties with that energy, that negative energy, that ego, that whatever, those people who been sending me their negative energy, their toxicity. All right? Because I know what I need to do right now. And I've already made up my mind. Okay? These two energies, I've already made up my mind. That's it. I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to open the door to those past karmic energies, situations, people, whatever. I'm going to let them go. And I'm going to move on to my future, to what makes me happy. See, it's funny. If you look at the Queen of Swords, she's facing this energy, the energy of the moon, the energy of the... I'm not saying the moon is negative, no. Energy of negativity, the energy of negative self-talk, the energy of being egotistical, the energy of toxic people around me who they're sending me, who are like, because remember, these demonic energies are coming to us from lower vibrational frequency people. Look, she's facing that energy. She's cutting it out. While the High Priestess, I'm moving forward. See, she's facing that direction. The future. I'm moving forward. I'm cutting ties with this negative energy so I can move forward. Okay? To what makes me happy. What's around you in your environment? Queen of Cups. And this could be even you. For some of you, I'm reading for either a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Queen of Cups, mostly Cancer, but could be any water sign. Or that's the energy you exude. Could be, you have Cancer, your moon, could be your rising, it could be your, or Scorpio or Pisces. Or it could be your North Node, or you have stellium in Cancer, okay? So this is what's around you. And in your environment, it could be your own energy. You're full of love and passion and care and nurture. But you're moving on. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Look, I've given them love. I took care of them. Look, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, both of them facing that energy, the past. I've given it all. I did everything to my ability to help them, to serve them, to take care of them, to work for them. But now I'm moving on. I'm leaving it all behind. I'm cutting ties with those energies because I gave it all, but I'm not getting anything in return. What's in your hopes and fears? Jeez, the devil. Hopes and fears is the devil. Wow. Another major arcana. So how many major arcana so far? You got the moon, the hermit, the high priestess, and the devil. 4 major arcana so far. you're fearful of obsession, possession, being possessive, fearful of that energy that reappears in your life. And you're hoping that you don't have to deal with this energy anymore. You probably got into a new relationship and you feel that, or you're thinking that you can't live without that person anymore. Or something is going to happen to you if that person leaves your life. This is being possessive. This is obsession. Okay? You're obsessed by something or someone, or that person is obsessed over you. Okay? And you are fearful that you're going to deal with this energy again. And you're hoping and you're wishing that you don't deal with it anymore. That's how I feel that what's going on in your subconscious. I feel it. I feel it, and it's very strong. You don't want to deal with that energy anymore. You want to move on. You don't want that energy in your environment anymore. Because remember, this is just came on top of the environment. Or maybe you were obsessed over this Queen of Cups. This could be your mom, or could be your, I don't know, your partner, the new partner who's entering in your life. Or it could be your mother. Okay? You want to be independent. You don't want to be obsessed over this person anymore. So what's in the outcome here? And quite frankly, guys, the reading is very clear. Okay? I do feel, I'm probably going to clarify some cards, but the energy is very clear. Okay? Wow. You got the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Ace of Pentacles. Two aces in the outcome. Two aces and Six of Pentacles. So help is coming. Help is in its way. And it's going to be in a form of financial support. Because you got the Divine is giving you this opportunity. Okay? And this is, with the Ace of Swords, this is the energy of victory, of success. And you got the Queen of Swords here. So the energy of cutting ties with what no longer serving you, because you got the sword from the Divine. You got the ability and the capability of cutting ties of those negative energies. Okay? And you are being victorious. You succeeded in your, in your battle. Okay? In your war with those negative people, toxic people. You are successful. You succeeded. Okay? The truth was revealed and justice came, justice, prevailed, right? Because that's the energy of the Ace of Swords. Because the swords was given to you from the Divine, from God. It was handed to you from the Divine. It was given to you so you can be successful. So you are capable of cutting ties with those negative people, negative energies, negative addictions, bad habits, whatever. All right? So you're victorious, and there's going to be new energy entering into your life. Okay? The energy of support. Support's coming your way. I do see it's a financial support. And I do see it's a collaboration with other people who's going to be like-minded people, new soul tribe. Okay? People who are going to be supporting you by providing you with information that you need in order to succeed and in order to prosper financially. So I'm going to say it again. Whatever support is coming to you is from like-minded people, people who are going to give you the information, a solid information, because that's the Pentacle energy. The Pentacles energy doesn't have to be always financial, but it leads to prosperity. It leads to abundance. It leads to independence, being reliable, being able to rely on your own, being responsible, and build whatever you're building. It's going to be built on solid foundation. That's the energy of these people who are going to support you, who's going to help you, who's going to teach you, who's going to train you. Could be joining new groups, as I said, because this is group. It's six of Pentacles. It could be the energy of give and take, collaboration, okay? Cooperation. It's also the energy of signing a contract that's going to bring prosperity and abundance your way. These people are going to train you, going to help you, going to support you on all levels. All levels. Not only financial, emotional, coaching, training, you name it. Training on new program, new applications, people who are collaborating with you. Could be new training program that you are going to launch on social media, okay? This is happening. This is happening, okay? It is going to happen. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to be sarcastic. I'm just laughing because I am confident that this is happening. It is going to happen. Okay, so I was trying to really, you got so many cards just jumped out. I don't know even what these cards. I'm trying to, clarify the devil, to get more information about the devil and the Five of Pentacles. So there are so many, oh my God, you got the Page of Earth, you got the Queen of Earth, once again, Pentacles, and the devil, also you got the Eagle, which is technically the devil, which is technically obsession, and you got the Ten of Air, which is ending, okay? You got the Eight of Water, which is leaving what's no longer serving you, what's no emotionally fulfilling for you. You got the Knight of Water, which is very similar to the energy of Page of Earth. You got the Two of Earth, and you got the Tower. So there is something ending in your life. It's going to be shocking. As I mentioned, the Tower is the energy of Mars and Uranus, okay? Whatever that's going to be leaving your life, and it's going to be disruptive, shocking, unpredictable. It's going to happen because you reach the Ten of Air, the energy of Ten of Swords, the energy of that's it, I'm done with that. Sorry, it's this one. This is the Ten of Air. This is Eight of Cups, Eight of Water. I need to move on. I need to leave that. That's it. 10 swords are, you're being stabbed by 10, that's it. 10 reduced to 1. There's nothing worse than this. You reach the peak of, technically, of the pain. There's nothing worse than what you've been through. This is the maximum. Once you reach this Ten of Air, you're gonna leave. Look, it's like your soul is leaving that what's no longer that was serving you, because you're moving towards the angel. The new beginning. You're welcoming the future. Okay? This angel is saving you. It's liberating you from these swords that you are stabbed with. Because there's nothing worse than that. That's it. You're done with that. For some of you, it's addiction. For others, it's people or situations. Okay? Because you're moving towards something new that's going to be built on solid foundation. You've been waiting for this. It's very slow coming, but it's coming. It's slow. It's coming to you slowly. The news are coming your way. For some of you, you're getting something in the mail or email, or it could be even a phone call. You've been waiting for it. You've been waiting for it. I don't see that's going to take too long. I see it coming this week with the new moon, with the solar eclipse. It's coming. Support is coming. Help is coming. All right? You've been confused. You've been questioning yourself. Why I have been through all of this? Why? Okay? What did I do? Where should I go? What do I need to do? The guidance and the help is coming. The Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. They're all coming your way. It's all pentacles. And in the outcome, you got 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. So even if you've been deprived, lacking the financial resources, lacking the help, for some of you, it's a job. You were not employed for a while, or you were not able to pay your bills. The help is coming. It's coming. You got 6 of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Swords, you got the Ace of Pentacles, and you also got the Page and the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. This is all money coming your way, and more cards just came. Like, am I supposed to take them all? Okay, I'll take them. There's so many though. Okay, I didn't even look at them. I'm just gonna take a few of them, okay? And there, you got the Wise Counselor. This is a contract. You're signing a contract. There's going to be new agreements coming. Okay? The World, oh my God, guys, you're gonna love what's coming. The World, for some of you, that involves travel, relocation, as I said, or closing a cycle. You got the 6 of Fire, 6 of Fire, which is 6 of Wands, which is victory, success. Okay? So whatever you're signing, whatever you're moving towards, the relocation, whatever is going to bring success and victory your way. And look, you got the 10 of Fire, 10 of Wands, and you got the Ace of Pentacles. So you got an Ace of Pentacles twice. Okay? Ace of Pentacles twice. Now, whatever you're getting into, it will involve that you're going to utilize your experience, your knowledge, okay? And there are going to be lots of work required from you, okay? And as I said, it's going to bring prosperity, abundance, and blessings. Guys, you got lots of pentacles in this readings. Lots, literally. Okay? So, financial help, support, financial resources, it's gonna be coming your way. All right? New contract. For some of you, it's a contract with an entity that provides service. Okay? Could be a hospital, could be a large corporation, a large company, could be a contract with the government entity, government agency. For others, it's a educational institution. Okay? Whatever is happening, it happened after you are relocated. You changed your neighborhood. Yeah. I do see everything is happening after you are relocated. You changed your neighborhood. You moved out from it could be certain situation, but I do see that this reading is resonating with people who actually moved. Either new city, new province, new state, new country. Okay? Yeah. It's with the new people. Yeah. There's a newness. There's a new people entering in your life. Okay, let's get into the oracle, the quantum oracle reading, and there you go. You got increase. Increase in abundance, increase in prosperity. Look, tree, you see a land, okay? I love it how all these, gemstones are surrounding this beautiful farm or land. Green, like huge land. Okay, so this speaks of prosperity, abundance coming your way. Cycle ending and entering a new cycle. And you got the world as well. Right? Another major arcana. Increase. There's increase. Increase in financial resources. Increase in prosperity. Increase in... I mean, I don't know how else I can say it. Prosperity. Abundance. Planning and action. Planning and action. You've taken action. You moved. You let go of what's no longer serving you, of the past karmic situation or people. And that's why you're getting that increase. Teacher. And you got the wise counselor. And the high priestess. And the hermit. Remember? At the very beginning of the reading? This is all indicative of you're learning something new. For some of you, I do see that you're going to pursue higher education, or you're joining a new educational institution, or you're learning something new. It could be new software, new application when you join this new corporation or company or whatever. Okay? These oracle cards are all underneath. Great achievement. Like it can be, and you know guys, all these cards I didn't even see. I'm flipping them up now while I'm giving you my prediction, and they're all confirming my very first message. Great achievement. Increase, abundance, prosperity. That's all your efforts. Okay? Your efforts. Nobody have done this to you. It's yours. Family. So there is increase in family. There could be a new child is being born. Okay? There's expansion in your family sphere. Look, new baby born. See here? For some of you, yes, there's a new baby's going to be born very soon, if it's not already. So your family is expanding, getting growing, getting bigger and bigger. New people joining your family. For some of you, you're literally 3 people in your family. Now the 4th is coming in the way. The 4th one is coming. That's really beautiful. Because you've been stagnant for a while. You've been stagnant for a while, status quo. Remember stagnation at the very beginning? One of the oracle cards I got, it was about stagnation and the South Node. That's what the South Node is, stagnation. Okay? No change, but the change is coming. Family is growing, increase in abundance and prosperity. What a great achievement, because you've been planning and working on it for a while. And you got the loving man. The loving man. New persons entering your life. Remember, look what you got. Divine masculine. First card I got for you is divine masculine. And there you go. Another confirmation. New person entering your life. The loving man. Person who's going to love you, take care of you, nurture you, empowers you, support you on all levels. So don't reminisce or, hold on tight to the status quo, to the old energy. Because change is coming and it's going to be more beautiful than what you've been through or the experience you've had before. Because that's it, you reached the peak. 10 of Swords. Remember, you got the 10 of Swords here? Sorrow and pain and being backstabbed and betrayed, and you're leaving it because there's something new. See, she's leaving everything that's no longer serving her emotionally, okay? And going towards the newness. this angel is guiding her in towards her future, her new path, or her life path. But she has to leave what's no longer serving her. All these spilled, whatever, cups. She wasn't fulfilled. She's been stabbed, betrayed. Because there's something new. There's whatever new that you're going to enter, it requires learning something new. You're probably going to be learning about this new energy that's entering in your life. This loving man who's going to be supportive, who's going to teach you, who's going to train you, who's going to change your perspective on life. This person is going to be very supportive and it's going to help you. What else? I don't know. I don't know. Let's get Lover's Oracle card to close this reading. And there you got this card. Secret Admirer. Secret Admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. A secret admirer. Someone has a deep feelings for you, but they can't let it out. They don't want to speak about it. And you got the High Priestess here, remember? In your future, you got the High Priestess. This is someone who admires you, a secret admirer, who's keeping tabs on you, who's watching you. You don't know who that person is entering, is going to reveal themselves now. Okay? They don't want to tell you about it, but I feel now they're going to tell you. Let's get one more card. There are so many. Okay, I'm not going to read them all, but there, you got Manifesting Miracles. This one flipped out. Manifesting Miracles. And look at the tree, like this blossoming tree. Huge, big tree. You see love, hope, unity. Lots of fruits. It's blossoming. It's growing, manifesting miracles. These are all miracles. You are manifesting these. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Trust your heart. Trust your heart. Trust. We just had a lunar eclipse in Pisces, which literally indicates that you have to have faith and trust. Trust the divine. Trust God. Trust your heart. You're being guided. All right? You are manifesting miracles. I wish you a happy solar eclipse in Virgo. Best of luck.